Woo-wee, what's going on YouTube? It's Donnie BLD. So, yesterday, and I look the same because I'm filming in the same day, one after another, I brought you this guy from Dispatch. This thing was pretty damn sweet. It performed very, very well. It held an edge, and it looks good, right? So, not only did I bring you that, but I have this one to bring you. Super smooth. This knife is one of the grippiest, non-aggressive grips that I've ever felt. This thing is so grippy, but comfortable grip. Not like, oh, it's like digging into my hands grip. This guy is sweet. I couldn't wait to film that one so I can film this one and then bring it to you. Boom. And just like this one, there is a crazy promotion that is going to allow you to own these for a really crazy price. Really, really crazy price. So, Dispatch Knives, okay? This is a knife company I haven't heard of until now, and now I'm going to keep hearing about them. Really, really cool what they're doing. They're doing a promotion from October 24th to November 28th, I think it is. I will definitely make sure on that right now. No, 22nd, sorry. So October 24th to November 22nd, that's what it is. They are doing a promotion. Now, here's the thing. These knives, I don't know why, but they're sub $30. This one's like $25, somewhere in there, $25.99, something like that. Asinine. This knife is nice. G10 scales, steel frame, D2 steel, just beautiful, beautiful craftsmanship. Really nice. Now, this is the company that is bringing you knives like CRKT, SOG, Kershaw. They make all these brands, right? And they finally decided, well, we're doing all these knives for all these companies. Why not just do our own? Of course, why not do your own? And not only are they doing them, but they're doing them right. These things are freaking nice. And like I said in the last video, they do other things too. They while this one's at a budget price, and oh, I almost forgot the promotion. The promotion that starts on the 24th and goes to the 22nd, 30% off. Think about it. This knife is $25.99 in the link below, right? $25.99. You add the promotion code, that's also in the link below, and you get this knife for 30% off. Buy them out. Buy them out. Send these as gifts because they are 100% worth it. I mean, buy them out. I need to get a few because I have a few people that are going to love these two knives. Love them. So yeah, these guys, they're over 20 years now. They've been doing it in the business and making knives for other people, doing it themselves now, and awesome. So I know the other one was really sharp. This one is no different. I mean, no different. These things, look at this. These things are incredibly sharp. I mean, incredibly sharp. You don't get any more shave sharp than 100% shave sharp. It doesn't get sharper than shave sharp when it comes to that. These are amazing on the edge profiling. Now, this one I really liked because it had a step that you don't normally see in knives. I'm going to try and show it to you right here. So normally when you have a sweet little drop point like this, it'll come through, and this area right here is going to be a continuous line. One continuous curl. What they did is they took a Tanto knife and then took away the Anto of the Tanto. And so right here you have a step. Boom. It's an angle. So when you're cutting a flat surface before you curl up, but instead of having a straight line in like an Tanto, you have a curved line like in any other kind of like bushcraft knife. I think that combo adds itself to be really, really nice. And I think that's going to have an effective feel when using this knife as a cutter. You see that line there? That is really nice. That is really nice. I'm actually digging that. Never thought to do a knife that way. And I have to say, from a designer standpoint, it's a really unique and cool feature that I think is going to add depth to the cutting. I think it's going to be really good. So, Let's get into some of the specs of this guy real quick. I know it's 4 and I wanted to say 4 3/4 in the handle. It is 4 3/4 in the handle. That's one thing they do is they make great handles. And I was telling you before that they do budget blades, right? In America we have what's called gas station knives, right? They're knives that serious collectors might not get, but people who want an affordable knife just to cut with buy them all the time. Construction workers use them all the time. But they have things ranging from those all the way to S30, VNs, and just some really, really great seals. This is D2 and done right. I know it's done right because the other one just performed great. So I'm really high hopes for this guy right here. I just really, really love this grip. I mean, I can't get enough of the grip. It's probably one of my favorite grips as far as just the texturing. How it feels in the hand is really nice. Got to give them, that's kudos right there. So yeah, and they do a bunch of karambits, I noticed. I went on their site and I was looking through what they do. A bunch of karambits and some really nice gentleman's knives. And they have a few different models that are pretty sweet in this style. I just saw these two and I was like, these are the two I need. And now that I know that it's 30% off for a month, I think I'm just going to need some more. So it is 3.6 inches in the blade, 4 3/4 in the grip. It is G10. It is steel framed. It is pocket clipped. It's nice. So, and they have it as a survival hunting, tactical, outdoor camping, EDC. You can use this knife pretty much for anything. This should just be an EDC, an all-out EDC. But they make their EDCs these ones in a gentleman's knife configuration. Gentleman's knives are generally really straight, really clean. The lines are really nice. It fits inside a pocket, so when you're wearing a suit, it's not going to be bulging out everywhere. It's supposed to just be really nice. Like anybody making anywhere between $10 a month to $1 jillion a month could be able to carry the same knife and be extremely happy with it. That is the knife of a gentleman right there. It's very, very nice, but it's also very, very capable. So let's go see how capable it is. All right, so we have a few things to cut out here. One, if it's going to be an EDC, it's got to be able to open a package, right? I think making a window like that easy is going to be no problem in package opening. So your EDC should be able to do exactly that. It does exactly that. But what about the water bottle? What about the slice? Now the water bottle is pretty wide. The blade is 3.5 inches. We'll get as much as we can out of it. And holy Moses, that worked out really well. It closed. The cut is so clean that it cut, and then I hit it with right here in the ricasso, and it pulled it away, and it didn't even spray water until it hit the ground and got all over me. But look at that cut. I mean, bam, bam. It's just super slicey, super slicey. It's really nice, man. These things cut like a dream. Gotta give them that. They cut like a freaking dream. Speaking of a dream, hold on, I gotta clean it up. Wanted to show you in the sun, but I had glue from the tape that I cut open the box. There was a streak of glue. But look at that. Look how beautiful that is, man. This is a really, really excellent looking knife. I mean, just pretty. I like this one, man. I really, really like it. Let's go test it. All right, so here we are at the stump. We'll do a drop just to see how it falls. We'll do a hard downward throw and miss completely, and then pick it up and do it all over again. And we could see that throwing it hard, it's gonna get in there. It gets a nice bite. It sticks well. Now, one thing I was really impressed with the other one was how it lines up so perfectly. And it stayed that way the whole time. These things out of the box are smooth and crisp and tight, and they bang open, and it's really nice, and there's no movement in there. It's just sweet, man. So I got 4 layers of leather belt here, just like the other one. it should be no problem, and it's not. Just like the other one, we're going to cut a 1/2-inch nylon rope, and it's going to cruise immediately right through. The other one performed beautifully. This one is doing the same. You'll notice this does have a nice spacer in the rear, but the spacer isn't just a spacer, it's also a cutout for a lanyard hole. It does really, really well as far as just ergonomics. It looks really nice in there. It's not oversized, so it doesn't pull the weight around. And even though it's a pocket knife where the weight doesn't really matter as far as shifting, you can get overweighted when you're trying to do things like carving and tight work. So they do a nice job of keeping it in a really, really nice place. Let's see the edge profiling on this guy. Oh, and the edge geometry. And look at, I'm digging way, way in. And that was all on me. Watch this. If I want curls, I get nice tight curls. If I want to dig, well, I mean, you're seeing what's happening. It's digging. Look at this. Look at how little tiny, I think I lost it right there. How tiny that curl is. That is really sweet. Really sweet as far as like edge geometry and what it could pull. If this is going to be a knife you have with you when you go out camping, this is going to be a knife that you're going to be able to feather stick with, without a doubt. Let's do some pulls and see how the feathers react on a constantly moving piece. And it's just making these really, really nice thin feathers. Obviously something you're going to be able to light a fire with. Here's one thing I noticed about this knife that I really, really liked. You can see this this grind right here, right? This spine beveling, it ends right here. Do you know why that's important? Look at what it does to the tip. It keeps the tip really fat. So all the meat is right here in the blade. That means you have a really nice, strong tip. Doing this so your spine goes in, out, in, man, that is really smart when it comes to knife designing and knife making, to maintain and keep up a really sharp tip and a really strong tip. It's insanely important for those purposes. So again, like the other one, it says it's outdoor knife, hunting, EDC, camping, fishing, whatever you're going to do with it. Well, just like the other one, it better be able to take this apart. And these things are so sharp. These things are so sharp. It just, I mean, it just cruises right through. There we go. And you've seen, if you've been watching my channel, you've seen plenty of knives fail at this task. I've had Moras that can't do what this does, where you just put the tip against it and drag and it cuts. A lot of knives you really have to push. Not these. These are pretty sweet. These are pretty sweet. They go right through. I've got like rubber from the soccer ball all over the edge. So I want to clean it off a little bit. And that way we can come over here to where these thorns are. I'm trying not to get myself stuck. But let's see. We got these guys. I think I'm in frame. Oh, so nervous with these thorns because I always catch myself. Bam. Look at that. Look how clean that is. It's a nice hard stock. It's stiff, right? Ooh, bam. Look at that. All the way through right there. And I'm short-shotting it because I'm nervous. I'm nervous. I don't want to get stuck. All right, we got this big pink guy right here. It's that weird berry tree thing. Look at this. Let's see if we can just straight through. Nice push. That thing's awesome, man. That is awesome. I am really, really impressed so far with Dispatch knives. And you can get yourself a knife that's less quality or greater quality, depending on what you're willing to spend. And if you're willing to spend $25, well, no, for about a month, it's going to be a lot less. But you're going to get a really, really nice knife All right, let's see. Make sure you guys are in this batoning. In this batoning. Now remember, I would not be doing this with this knife if it weren't just for testing. I would never use this knife this way. Never. Not unless I'm in the woods and let's say I'm out hiking and I happen to get stuck because of a passing storm or something. I'm stuck in the middle of the woods and I have to survive overnight and all I have on me is a pocket knife. It's nice to know it can do it. It's really nice to know it can do it. Would I recommend doing that all the time with any pocket knife? No. But would I recommend at least finding out if your pocket knife can do it? Yeah, because when an emergency hits around, when an emergency comes around, when an emergency shows itself, you need to know that you can survive in an emergency. With this knife, I know 150% I can survive. I can survive. That's what the knife matters to me. If I can open my packages, yes. I can defend myself, yes. I can feather stick and create a fire, yes. I can process wood and make myself a shelter or some kind of fishing spear or arrow or pit spike or even a spear to defend myself with, to defend my camp. Yes. If this is what I have, can I survive? And the answer is yes. And that's not just in the jungle. I mean, can I survive by opening my mail? Yes. Can I survive opening the Oreos? Yes. Can I survive by cutting open a steak? Yes. I could use this for whatever I need it for, and that's what makes it an EDC. What makes it a great buy is the fact that this knife, which is crazy sharp and well designed, very tough, very solid, this knife is $25.99 and you're about to get it for 30% off. Let that run through your head for a second. 30% off of $25.99 for this knife. To not buy them, I'm not going to lie to you guys, would be pretty stupid. That's D2 with G10. That is really freaking nice. So that's it. Follow the links below. Look at the other one I did as well, because it's going to tell you the same story. These things are just awesome. They're just awesome. Really, really nice knives. And look at some of their other models, because they have some other ones that are going to be really nice D2 survival / gentleman knives that are going to be really nice. And if you like the funky stuff, they have the funky stuff. If you want a nice karambit, if you're looking for a serious self-defense knife, go grab one of those karambits. But 30% off, I mean, ridiculous. And I believe it's going to be site-wide for all the stuff that I'm going to put down there. So, but I can absolutely recommend this and the other one that I showed you. So Dispatch Knives, winner, winner, chicken dinner. I am Donnie B all day. Until next knife.